I never made it.
Saying that says that all men cheat, which I really don't believe, because there are people only now allegedly they have divorced because of both those people. They are serial cheaters. Men, Catholic way, before you met this guy, if this guy never asked you out, you probably wouldn't have dated. That is like, for them it's being tell who's the host, because Mbali was also sharing her experiences and of the same thing that she forgave. You know, we find for like, to me, I was really disappointed in the show, and I'm not speaking to someone older than you or your idol the way that you would speak. Have you watched the show? Like, what do you think of the show? And hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Condoning with TK. So today is a Wednesday and we are still celebrating Women's Week, and like I did say, we're going to be speaking about everything that is actually affecting women, everything. And so if it is your first time joining me, please do subscribe, like, and share the video. And if it is not your first time joining me, thank you so much for the support. And, you know, tell your friends to tell their friends, because the more we are, the merrier. Okay, so today I'm going to be speaking about something that I actually watched that lady's Balentle, yeah, Entle Mbali, yes, that's how she calls herself, Entle Mbali's show, new show, Sincerely Yours. And they were talking about okay, so it's just a talk show where it's not like an interview, it's not a typical talk show. I must say it's very nice and different, you know, because it's not like an interview, it's like a conversation that she has with her guests. So her first guest was DJ Zinhle, and these are two of my favorite women. I love them. And what they were speaking about is, you know, going back to a cheating partner. Okay, so I know that, you know, since, you know, we are growing up, we are being in relationships, you know, maybe we've been cheated on like once or twice, like maybe by the same guy or a different guy. And they were just talking about, you know, how hard it is. Well, Mbali was saying how hard it is, since, you know, she had to deal with all of that in public. And then while Zinhle was saying it was very good for her that she dealt with the whole thing in public. And I was just looking at them and I'm thinking, you know, how sad. To me, that was just very sad. What was said is that I was looking at two very beautiful, successful Black women busy, you know, condoning this cheating behavior from their partner. Now, I know they have this saying that says that all men cheat, which I really don't believe, because there are people that have been in relationships for years without their partners cheating. Fine, let's just say we believe this thing, fine, all men cheat, and you know, you can't leave your partner for cheating. So he cheats the first time, and then you catch him, or you know, you find out, he apologizes, and then he cheats the second time, and then the third time, and then the fourth time. I mean, even now, this woman, allegedly, she is divorced because of the cheating that her husband, Black Coffee, her husband was, he was cheating. Firstly, he cheated on her twice. She took him back twice. And then, obviously, those are the only two that I know that were public. And then, now that he's cheated the third time with this other woman, only now, allegedly, they have divorced because of that whole cheating scandal. So basically, to me, it just shows that both these women that are busy talking about this whole cheating thing, and you know how, because Zinhle, what Zinhle said is that, you know, I can't really quote what she said, but then she said something like, if I don't rob myself of things that I feel like I acquire, meaning that if she wants to do something, she's going to do it, even if AKA has cheated on her before, or he's been cheating on her for like forever since they've been together. But if she still feels like she loves him, she's still going to go back to him. And I was just so surprised, because to me, both these women, well, this other one allegedly is not with the men now, But then both these women were talking about people that are known to be serial cheaters. They don't just cheat once. For an example, like we know that Melusi Kaba guy is our minister. Yeah, minister. He cheated on his wife once. We know Figile Mbalula cheated on his wife also once. Fine, okay, we might say it was a mistake, it was a one-night stand. We don't really know what was actually going on when the cheating was happening. Their wives took them back, okay. But then these two women that, you know, when like in this show, and then they are discussing this whole thing of how they just, you know, thought about themselves and didn't mind the public, and thought that they love these men, so they're gonna go back to them. They actually talking about people that are known serial cheaters. And you know, both those cases, just those two cases, because I can't like name everyone that cheated that I know, like the celebrities. Both those people, they are serial cheaters. They've cheated more than once, twice, three times, because AKA cheated on Zintle with Bonang, and then he cheated on Bonang with another girl. Like, it's an ongoing cycle. They cheat. It's like they can't stop cheating. So it was just so sad. I was really excited about the show. Like, I was really, really excited because I like Ntlembali, and with everything that she was going through, because obviously this whole thing of her husband allegedly cheating with this white woman, Kathy Guetta. It was very public, so I was kind of feeling sorry for her, like, wow, you know, again, like he's doing this thing again. And then I see now she's not even wearing her ring and stuff like that. So, you know, I was kind of feeling sorry for her. But then when I saw that, you know, now she has a show that is coming out, I was actually very excited, because I was thinking, you know, at least now, you know, she has something to do. Like, she's keeping busy, she's keeping her mind off this whole thing, or the divorce that allegedly they're going through. But then for the first episode, I must say I was really, really disappointed. And looking at the fact that it actually is Women's Month. It is Women's Month, and then this show just launched on Women's Month, and then it's two very successful role models busy talking and condoning cheating. To me, that was actually very, very disappointing, because they have girls, they have young girls, they have, you know, people that are not so famous that are looking up to them, and here they're saying, no, I took this man back because I love him. Like, sis, you were alone before you met this guy. If this guy never asked you out, you probably wouldn't have dated him, so you didn't love him. Meaning that if you tell yourself that, you know what he's doing is showing me disrespect and I can't take that, you could have just easily left the person. You could have just easily left the person and move on with your life. And a woman is always a new person or a new woman to another man. So you are going to get someone, if you feel like, you know, being in a relationship for you is that important, then, you know, you staying with someone who's cheating just because you say you love him. You know, to me, that is just like, this is not how we're supposed to start Women's Month. This is not how Entle was supposed to actually, you know, start her show, like, you know, condoning this whole cheating thing. All men cheat. That is actually bullshit. Like, that is it's just bull. There's no such thing. There are people that have been together, that have been married for 10, 20, 30 years, that have husbands that are faithful to them. Because I feel like when a guy cheats on you, even if it's that first time, fine, whatever, when they cheat on you, they showing you it's disrespect to you, and they basically not considering your feelings. Because fine, they might say it was lust, you know, I needed attention, because they always use excuses. I needed attention, you know, you were always busy for me and stuff like that. But then that is like, for them, it's being selfish, because they were thinking about themselves at the time. They're not considering your feelings. Now, I don't even want to mention if they do it more than once. Maybe first time, okay, fine. They can say whatever, and then you can be calm. You can, you know, they can promise you they're not going to do it again. But then now doing it for the second time and the third time. And that's the thing. You see, the thing about serial cheaters is that the person, what they're going to do is they're going to cheat once. They're gonna feel guilty the first time that they're cheating. They're gonna feel very, very guilty. And when you catch them, it's gonna be like, oh my goodness, like, I'm so sorry, I'm not gonna do it again. And then you just forgive. And then he's gonna say, oh, okay, I just, I got away with it. Let me do it again. And then they do it again. And when they do it the second time, they feel less guilty than the first time, because firstly, they know that you're going to forgive them. Secondly, it's their thing. Maybe they get the thrill from cheating, or, it's just something that they like. They want to have variety of women next to them all the time. I really don't know why they actually cheat, because they always have different excuses. All men have different excuses as to why they're cheating. But the bottom line is, to me, that show and what they were actually saying, and with the research that I've done and the stats that I've seen, basically, once a cheater, always a cheater. Especially with men, because I feel like men, they cheat for different reasons, like compared to women. Women cheat for like other things. Men, they cheat for reasons that are very, very different from us women. So to them, once they do it once, they get away with it, they're going to continue doing it all the time. They're going to continue doing it all the time. And it's not just those two women those two women that actually took their men from cheating. It's more than two women. And what I saw when I did my research is that, with white women, or other races, it's when the husband cheats, they know that, okay, fine, they were taught that from a very young age, when a man cheats, that is a sign of disrespect to you as a woman. It's a sign of disrespect to your vows that you took when you got married. So you don't have any business being with that person. So then they're able to just walk away from the marriage or whatever. While we as Black women, we're saying, no, even if, and then we have this beach coat that I don't know who came up with this quote that says, as what they say, what do these women say? He may cheat, but as long as he comes home to me. Like, what is that as a woman? Like, what are you saying? Are you saying now there's no one else in this world, just because you love this cheater so much? There's no one else in this world that's, you can just leave this serial cheater, let them play around, and then, you start afresh, start your own life, and then you can meet someone else if you really want to be in a relationship, heal and all of that. Because another thing that I saw from this show is that when Mbali, obviously, Enhle Mbali was the host, and then Zinhle was the guest. So when they were talking, Enhle Mbali kept on, like, also, talking as if it was like a conversation. So if you didn't know who's the host, you wouldn't be able to actually tell who's the host, because Mbali was also sharing her experiences. And to me, the fact that she's still speaking about it, like the way she was speaking about it, you can just go on her Instagram and watch it. The fact that she's still speaking about it means that she never actually fully healed from it. And the fact that allegedly she's going through a divorce because of the same thing that she forgave this guy for before is just, I feel like it just makes things worse. And Zinhle did say that also she went for therapy when she was going through this cheating scandal. But then she still took that guy back, that guy Kanan, or AKA whatever you want to call him. She still took him back. So to me, firstly, I'm very disappointed by the fact that on Women's Month they just launched this show with the whole women condoning cheating. It really is not sending a really good message. And secondly, once a cheater, always a cheater. These people, they are serial cheaters. They are serial cheaters. Like, they can't stop cheating. And it goes way deeper than we can understand, or they can even understand themselves. Like, I feel like it's something that's psychological in them. Like, they just can't. They just can't, because I even have friends that have told me that, with my boyfriend, we fine for like a couple of months, then 6 or 7 months down the line, he's cheating again. And it's worse if it's with the same person. same person with different people. It's to me, cheating is cheating, and I personally wouldn't really condone cheating. That's why I couldn't even finish that I couldn't even finish that whole show that I was watching. It's about 40 something minutes. I couldn't even finish it. 15 minutes in, I was like, you know what, I really can't watch this, because this is not something that I believe, this is not something that I stand for, and this is not something that I would tell other women, you know, telling them that you shouldn't care about what people think. Yes, we're not saying listen to what people think, but you know, think about yourself. This person is a cheater. This person may easily go out and get diseases from wherever that he's cheating. He's made you look like a joke. It's worse. It is so much worse when obviously you're in the public eye. You know, your fans, your family, everyone know this. And then we feel sorry for you, you know, as your fans. We try to uplift you on your social media, only to find that you're going to turn around and go back to your cheater. And then a year later, same thing happens. Like, what do you expect us to do? So to me, I was really disappointed in the show, and I'm not sure when is it airing again, because like I said, I didn't finish it. Maybe if you do know, you can just tell me on the comment section below. Tell me when is it airing again. I'm just gonna check it out and see, you know, maybe she has another different topic that I would like, and I would watch. Then I could maybe then watch the show. But then I'm happy for her, even though when I watched the show, I saw that she was, what can I say, she was not really owning the what's this, she was not really owning the interview. She was not. I felt like she was a bit, I don't know, she looked a bit intimidated by DJ Zinhle. Maybe she's a fan. Maybe Mbali is a DJ Zinhle fan. So to me, she looked a bit cold. She was not owning the interview. She was not that confident. She was just like, you know, when you're speaking to someone older than you or your idol, the way that you would speak. But yes, that is the bottom line. For me, it's like, that was just not something that, you know, is good, and not something that I would actually say, you know, do it, you know, just because, you know, you're thinking about yourself and you love the serial cheater so much. Like, to me, it's just something that I don't really agree with. But then so that will be all for today. And then tell me on the comment section below, like, have you watched the show? Like, what do you think of the show and the things that they were speaking about? What do you think about them? Or maybe do you have a story? Have you like been with a serial cheater that they actually stopped, and you don't believe that once a cheater, always a cheater? Or maybe you think, you know, men stop cheating at, like, the serial cheaters, they are able to stop cheating at some certain at some certain time in their lives, or, you know, it's just the way that they are. And also, yes, so that is all. I don't want this video to be long. I really don't want this video to be long. But yes, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share the video, and that will be all. Bye.